cracking.
Yes, I know. I really don't want to do this, but
Just go ahead.
Just do it.
okay. Okay. Alright, I'm here today to tell you about 3 things I've learned about the difference between Japanese and American schools. Well, the major differences is that Japanese schools are run by the federal government, which mandates what is to be teach and what is to be what is there in each school, as opposed to the American counterparts, which is run by the states. So in Japan, every single school is exactly the same as how they're taught, what they teach, and what is to be in each school. But in America, each school can differ between states and even in between cities in the same state. So someone that lived in a wealthier population in America will get a better education than someone that was in a lower income school. That's one of the major differences between us and Japan. One of the other differences is that Japan actually spends 240 days out of the year in school as opposed to us. They actually spend 60 more days in school each year than we do. From time between kindergarten to graduation of high school, Japanese students spend a total of an extra year in school as opposed to the United States. They also have 3 semesters in school as opposed to our 2. This leads to them having shorter breaks in between each semester, which leads to them not losing the information that was taught to them between each semester. This gives them an advantage when they're trying to go into the workforce or to go to a college. In America, we spend majority of our breaks not doing anything or not even going to school or doing anything learning. So we lose the information that we retain during school. So when we start a new year, a new semester, we have to get back all the information, which causes the teacher to lose time to teach us new information. One of the other differences between between the United States and Japan is that the United States spends a lot more on education than Japan, but over 40% of that money goes to non-academic funds, such as sports, transportation, food, programs like the DARE program. These happen because in Japan, majority of the students either live within walking or bike riding distance to the school, so the school doesn't have to provide transportation to them. They let students bring their own lunches, and they can go out to get lunch, as opposed to majority of the United States schools. And students within Japanese schools see extracurricular activities as hindrances when they're trying to get exams done or looking for work or other means. Whereas in America, we push the extracurricular activities onto the students, saying it's better for them if they do this because it looks better for them. But in doing so, the United States spends more money on schools that doesn't go towards the education of the students, but it goes towards the non-academic roles. I hope you learned some stuff here today. I'm glad I was able to share it with you. Thank you.
Very good.